Well, I gotta admit, when DJI reached out to me about sponsoring this video and said they wanted to send me a new product, I for sure thought it was a drone. This is not what I was expecting. This is the new power supplies from DJI. We've reviewed a lot of power supplies on the channel. Nothing, absolutely nothing has come out of the gate as strong as this. We're gonna go through it all, so let's get into it. All right, here we have the Power 500. Here we have the Power 1000. This, by a lot of my standards, would not be sufficient. 2 outlets, you got charging that's the power in. Good doors on these. I wish they were, I kind of worry about these. These things have a tendency to get ripped off, so I wish they were like hinged or something. But that looks like solar in. We've got 1200 watt or 800 watts. You can control how much power you're putting in there. USB-A, USB-C, beautiful LCD screen. Turn on power that way. And other than that, pretty basic box. One thing you look at this, right here, UNC connectors. That's interesting. Nothing on the back, no stupid lights. Venting on the side, and on the bottom, big rubber feet. Pretty much, it's just the big brother to this. That's all it is. We're gonna see if we can run a power tool. Hopefully this thing's off. There we go. This is an old Makita sander, so if there's anything that's gonna be dirty, and I don't just mean the fact the tool's dirty, but the power, the way it's gonna pull, it's gonna be dirty, and it's gonna kick a lot of sawdust. So that went up to 113 there. All right, he can handle it. Let's see what the inverter over here what it thinks of that. Well, it didn't really care about that, did it? The other thing I want to talk about is this bag they sent me. I saw this thing and I'm like, all right, it's a nice bag and all. And then I unzipped the sides and I'm like, what is this? This is where this unit, open it up, it's got pass-throughs so you can access stuff. You can use it in the bag. It can vent out, you can access all the plugs. You've got storage for all your cables. Pouches over here, you got pockets on the side, you got pockets on the front here, zipper right there. Oh look, more pass-through. First I thought it was a cat carrier. And this is the solar panel they sent me. Zygnus, I guess. This is one of the kickstands on the back. Everything's connected via Velcro. Hooks over here. Great handle system. Look at this. You got clasps there and clasps there. This is a 4-panel system with pockets, all your cables built in. I was going to show you all about it, but we're dealing with a Montana winter right now, so. This is May. In Montana. May. Montana, you're on crack. Well, they challenged me and said, we think this is the best one out there from the inside out, so I say we take this sucker apart. Let's turn the power off. See if we can bust into this thing. What do we got here? Oh, there's my ratchet right there. All right, this is what we talk about brand agnostic. We got Wera, we got Vessel, we got Titan. I even have a Work Pro here if we have to crack a seal or two. So let's get into this sucker here. There's that. right, there's those. Yeah, that doesn't want to come apart. Let's see what else we got. Let's get Teardown out here. See if we got any pry bars in here. There's the rear. Ooh, look at that. There we go. There we go. That's an oddity in and of itself. There we go. That went in my shoe. In my shoe. Oh my gosh. And look at all that material. They are protecting this board like nobody's business. Oh my gosh. And look at the back on the front of it there. That is intense. Here down here we can see the cells. And I'm not going to dig into the cells. I'm not trying to zap this thing. I just wanted to see what was on the board. That's a lot of protection there. 110 volt. The construction on this thing is no joke. If you've seen some of the other stuff I've taken apart, you know when you look at something like this, they're serious about this. Custom boards on this. This is not something they OEM from someone else. And even apart, it still works. Let's get up close in here so you can see the construction that we're talking about. And it's even sitting in a rubber grommet. Look at this. So you have this fan sitting down in here like that, so that's cushioned. And then it's got this little rubber hat that sits on it like that. And then it's got this plate that sits on top of it. That's why, I mean, sound-wise, I haven't heard anything from these devices. They're just super quiet. Well, there you go. You saw it in action. Now, I've personally been a fan of DJI for a long time, and I wouldn't consider myself a fanboy. They just kept making the best products in their niche better than everyone else. And I've covered quite a bit of stuff. In fact, I used to have my Part 107, which is your FAA license for flying drones. And I did have a side business where I did this sort of stuff. I would do all sorts of aerial stuff. I guess with a drone you kind of have to. But I do roof inspections, real estate, all sorts of stuff. And, you know, as far as their products, I've had the DJI Phantom 4 Advance, which is a fantastic piece of equipment. I had the Mavic Pro. I've even, for this channel, I had the DJI Osmo, which I thought was great if it wasn't for my eyesight. That screen was just too tiny for me, too tiny. But let's talk about what we got here, okay? So, you know, full disclosure, and there was a thing at the beginning of the video, but I just want to make sure everyone knows, this is a sponsored, you know, video. It's not an ad. This is a sponsor review. Sponsor reviews, basically, it gets you to the front of the line. That's our policy here. We're not going to change what we say, but we'll get you, you know, easier access if you want. Because, and also, I'll be honest, I was kind of excited. I was really hoping it was a drone, but it turned out to be a power supply. But I know I have a lot of butts in here. I review a lot of power supplies. We do a lot of that here on the channel. And when they said they were coming out with one, I was like, it can't be terrible. Because, I mean, DJI in their niche is kind of like the Apple of, I mean, imagine if Apple decided to make drones and cameras and power supplies. This is what I would expect almost. They have fantastic design, great software and integration, fantastic support. I had a drone fly away on me. It just took off in the middle of the mountains just for no reason. But I had the, we eventually found it and it crashed and died in a bunch of different pieces. But I had their extended warranty, sent it in, got a new one right back. Hey, what can you say about it? Anyway, let's talk about these because I know I've talked enough about on the channel about my experience with DJI products. So this is the first one is the big one, the DJI Power 1000. All right. So you're looking at normally $1,000, which would put it at the super high end for a 1000. On sale right now for $699, which seems a more than reasonable price for the level of build quality that you have in this. It is, and again, this isn't something I see as you're going to power your whole house or emergency kind of stuff. This has a very almost professional level feel. And that's who they're addressing this to, I would believe, is they're looking at pros who are going out in the field. They got a bunch of electronics with them. And then if you want to go camping on the weekend or day camping and stuff like that, you can take it with you. You can get multiple use at it. Plus, of course, it's also going to act as an uninterruptible power supply. You can do all that kind of stuff with it as well, which, of course, you know I do that here in the studio. We have stuff like that. So it's got a lot of different uses, but this is going to be a top tier. Like, you know, when I talk about outdoor power equipment, I always talk about entry level and like your Honda Civic kind of level, and then your Cadillac level. Well, this is going to be coming in right at that Caddy kind of level. This is going to be, really competing for those top spots. They don't have as wide a category, but the build quality and the design and the features and everything else really kind of bring it in there. So let's go back into it. The charging, oh my gosh, this thing, it came in at like 30% charge. It was fully charged in less than an hour. I was stunned how fast this thing charged on both of them. They both came in at the same. I plugged them in. I thought I'd have to wait all day to do this stuff. Nope, fully charged, all right. Fast charging for drones, the dual PD 3.1, I use a lot of high-end USB power stuff. That's fantastic for me. Supports solar charging, ultra quiet operation, ridiculously like ninja quiet kind of operation. I actually brought out, and I got it over here, I brought out my sound meter, but I couldn't get anything from it. It didn't change. It was that quiet. You just think I was lying if I showed it to you because the meter didn't change at all. And then extensive accessories. We talked about the special offer, gear up for spring, save 30%. Yeah, 30-day returns and exchanges. Shop worry free, 2 years of warranty. And this one thing, DJI, this isn't some no-name coming out of nowhere. This is an established company, all right? Thousands, tens of thousands of people across the U.S. use their products every day. A lot of YouTubers use their products. A lot of people they have fantastic warranty support. I can speak for that personally. Let's see here. They have combo kits you can buy as well. Let's step through the other stuff. Actually, let me see if there's anything else here. 220 watt high capacity output, which is actually better than average. Usually on a good device, on a so-so device, it'll be like 1.5 times the standard capacity. On a good device, it'll be 2 times. So I would have expected this to be at 2,000. At 2,200 watt, they're putting some premium kind of processing power in there to be able to manage that. Fast charging for drones. When fully charged in 70 minutes, I have no doubt about that. It took a 66% charge in less than an hour. I wasn't really timing it. I just happened to look over and was stunned to see it at 100%. Looked at the clock and it had been about an hour. So I didn't time it exactly, but I know that it's in that realm. Safe and secure, Power 1000's passed 26 product testing, yada, yada. Uses a 4,000 cycle life, approximately 10-year battery. That means it's probably going to be LifePo 4 in there. The 2 USBs we talked about, extensive accessories, support solar charging, yada, yada, yada. All the same basic stuff. Mobile phones, approximately 57 times. Projector, approximately 9.2 hours. Car refrigerator, 19 hours. Camping light, coffee. Coffee makers take up a lot of juice. Electric fan, approximately 9 hours. Anyway, let's go through the other stuff. And then we got the DJI 500. This is a nice little unit, man. It's compact. And as you saw the inside of these things, just really well built. $379 on something like this. And I love the fact, absolutely love the fact they don't put a light on it. I hate that they waste money and materials putting lights on these things. They don't need lights. We don't want lights on our power supplies. So anyway, coming in normally $500 down to $379. And it's going to have probably very similar 1,000 watt max power output. It's a 500. It's outputting 1,000. That fits right in there with a solid unit. The drones, the charging, all the rest of that stuff's probably going to be exactly the same here. Supports solar charging as well. Now let's talk about, we got to talk about the bag. I was stunned about the bag. My wife was here, we were unboxing it, and she pulled it out. I looked at it and I seriously was like, is that a cat carrier? I've never seen anybody do this. This is really cool. And so it's a bag that's built to go around the unit. The two sides open up to allow ventilation going through it. And then you have the front panel that flips down so that you have access to all the ports. And then it's got a pouch on the back for all the cables. Nice, easy to carry. And protects the unit. That's, again, this is a company that's used to making products for professionals. Yes, they make a lot of consumer stuff, but they make a whole line of professional gear that is not cheap. So they know what they're doing when it comes to this sort of thing. $100, it's not a cheap bag, but if you are going to be carrying this thing around, probably, will I use the bag? Probably not. Would I buy the bag? Probably not. But that's just my use case. I throw stuff in a pickup truck. I'm not a pro, and I'm not, I found that basically usually these things can handle getting knocked around fairly easily. But if you're one of these people like, I like to keep my stuff pristine, well, there, you got an option. And I mean, it's a well-made bag. I picked that thing up and I looked at it and it looks like something you'd find in a designer shop. It's a nice bag. Now, as far as the solar panels, US $300 for a 100-watt solar panel. Let's be honest, that ain't cheap. All right, I would probably wait for a sale. And I know they probably don't want me to say this. It is, if I'm traveling a lot, yes, because it folds up smaller than any other panel. Most of the panels are bifold panels. This is a quad fold panel. Makes it smaller, more compact. Again, if I'm a professional, yeah. If I'm a serious prosumer user, I would definitely consider it, especially if it was on sale. For the casual person, nah, not so much. They're cheaper ones. But again, I drive a huge pickup truck, one of those big panels that folds in half. It doesn't bother me. I'll throw it in the back. But if I'm like, got a Subaru Outback or something. In fact, I got a buddy who's a storm chaser, and he lives around here. And Tom, he's a great guy. You guys would love him. Anyway, he goes off into Nebraska and South Dakota and chases tornadoes because he's crazy like that. And he's got a Subaru because, small, good gas mileage, four-wheel drive, of course. And for him, this would be perfect. One of these would be absolutely perfect. In fact, I gave him one of my older power supplies, and I got to make sure he doesn't see this because he will try to beg me for this thing anyway. Again, so I'm just being honest here. Like, could I recommend that everyone buying this? No, this is not a device that is for everyone. Is it going to last forever? Well, I can't tell you because I've only used it for a little bit. I did tear it apart. We showed you the insides. I'm impressed with the build quality. I've always been impressed with DJI. I've never been disappointed in anything I've gotten from them, including the customer service. As I said, I think of them the same way I think about Apple. I may not always like the price. I may not always think that it's perfect for me, but it's always a high quality product, and they do stand behind it. Anyway, there you go. I want to thank DJI again for sponsoring this video. As far as my final recommendations on this, I think it is a fantastic build quality, and the design and the features are phenomenal. For a first shot out of the gate, it looks like they've been doing this for years. Is it for everyone? No. Is it for most people? Probably not. But for some people who like high quality builds, people who have specific needs, they need a lot in a small package. People who want professional or who are pros or who are that high-level prosumer kind of user, that's who's looking for this. People who need, I already said, compact space, that kind of stuff. Again, I love the company. This is a sponsored video, though, so it's your money. You make the call. Anyway, I want to thank them again, and I want to thank you. By the way, let me know what you think the best feature was or what you'd like to see in future, renditions of this or editions of this. Put it down in the comments. That's all I got for you today. You all take care. God bless, and as always, shine on.